Right. A kaboom. I'm technically playing a shitload of games right now. Boo Kissed. What's up, Boo Kissed? Show your flair from in Malaysia from America. No, not from America. That's the Malaysian flag. It kind of looks like the American flag when it's a little tiny, teeny tiny. Okay, so I'm going to do all this. I'm going to play knight to c6. Everyone knows the Sicilian but me. I think it's one of those is the old Sicilian variation. Whatever. I think it's one of those things where like people there's a thing that I should be doing here. I don't think I'm actually supposed to Ifi and Keto here. I don't want to do this because it'll just mess up my deal. My bishop. You would think, don't want to move the F, get the F on. So I can come here. This could happen. I could also push here, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go here. They can push, but I do have that to reclaim the pawn, or to gain the pawn. Yeah, they could also do that. Right. So this kind of works now. Boom. Yeah, I think that actually does work. Right, so pushes back. That I think is a mistake because it ruins, what I've got going on. This is pretty much the same thing. I think I can bolster here or even go here if I wanted to. But I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there because I don't want to. Actually, I don't. I want to strengthen this pawn, and I also want to keep this guy open. Although that does seem a little annoying. Yeah, but I can still do this and regain the pawn that way. Unless I'm not seeing anything. They could threaten my queen, but it's not a real threat that I can see. Like I could block, I could move the queen, I could move the bishop out. Don't really want to move the bishop out. Yeah, so there's that. As in, I don't want to block with the bishop this way. So I'm going to take... Do I want to take this way? I think I do. It reveals a check. Right here. It's pretty tempting for a person. And moving back to... Okay, you can do that. Right, so this is my idea to gain the pawn. I don't want to play too aggressive with the Sicilian. I want to make sure that I actually have some stuff going on. So he's attacking this guy. I could defend this way pretty easily. What's the rub? Okay, so he's getting ready for this push. I'm not really concerned too much. This. Still have the pawn there. Still can move this guy back. So I'm going to castle. I have blocked this bishop. It's temporary. Right, so he does that. I can just take, right? I could also come here. If I go there, I lose. Well, I don't think that's a great move. Right, so he takes back, right? I can just come back here. That I see. Like, I don't think that's a big threat. And this is hanging now. Unless he comes over. These dark squares are pretty gnarly right there. Okay, so he's coming down this way. Just to face the... Oh, I see. He's blocking this guy. Right. I've got this. That, but it puts pressure on the queen. Where does she go after that? Actually, she's just got to move back. Yeah. Excuse me. This is usually about the point in the game, like I'm doing really well, and then I just lose the advantage utterly. Like it's like, so this is kind of the part of the game. Take a snapshot. I'm doing okay, I think. He might try to come down with the bishop just to do a real quick checkmate. Now that I'm just looking, in which case if I do this, I lose the rook. But I think that's what his plan was. Yeah, so I've kind of sort of ruined that. This is tempting. But then this hangs. So I've got that. Same difference, right? Like just kind of running the queen around. Like she's got to get the hell out. Unless I'm not seeing something. Well, this is hanging, but it's not hanging, right? Like this is going on. It's still not hanging. He's really, I was going to say he's really going for this mate, but he's really not going for that mate. Right. So now I've got to watch out for here. This is kind of sort of interesting. It might be a little too greedy. I might be able to actually go for a kill. This means probably that or that. There's a check here. He moves back. I don't have anything after that. I could come here. What does he do? Probably that, right? So I don't have anything yet. This is a check. That takes, there's a check there, but he moves over. Yeah, we're going to come here and not lose too much time, hopefully. So I'm trying to chase his queen around. Yeah, so he moves there. I could grab this, in which case he gets the pawn. I could check there. Don't really want to do that. Taking this out seems really nice. Then the queen doesn't have much, but all these guys start losing at that point. Okay. So how can I make sure this is good? Come in here. Come in here now. Coming here. This threatens checkmate. I'm going to do that. Let me think about it. Come here. This is the obvious move, right? But I have this bishop over here. Is the thing, this bishop. Like this guy's hanging, this guy's hanging. Truth. But he's got kind of bigger problems going on. Queen's in front of the bishop, which I like, I think. So this doesn't really work. How does one show their flair? I just got a little star, dude. Can you actually change that? I don't know. I don't know if you can change that. I don't even know how to pre-move. I think I've unlocked the pre-move ability, but like I don't actually know how to pre-move. All right, so this was an idea. There's the check, right? This check and then what? Let's see. There's this take. He takes this way, probably. This check. I think that's it. I could go for this check immediately, but then he moves up. And I don't think... check. Check here. He can move that way. What do I do then? Take, then he takes, and I kind of lose stuff. So I need to take this first, I think. That may be a bad move. What happens when I take here? Surely he takes this way. This queen's still under threat. And then I don't have this check anymore. Could pop here, but then I lose the knight. So check here. He moves up this way. Actually, never mind. I think that does work. There's this, I think, is the move he needs to make, because that will be pretty bad. Actually, no, this is checkmate. It's right there. I think. Yeah, I think it's checkmate no matter what. Because if he's here, then I'm there, guarded. If he's there, then I'm there. If he's here, I'm boom, and then to there. Am I just not seeing it? Right. Okay. Hey, I actually saw a mating. And Megan. Wow, I can't speak. And Megan. Hi, Megan. Happy birthday, dude. Happy birthday. Kabam. I've got, in the amount of time that took, this is usually when, Megan, this is usually when you jump on, and I'm losing a game and cursing the stars. I actually won this one. Holy shit. It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah. How old are you now? Like 25? I have 3 people watching on YouTube. Megan, you being one of them. I think one of them is me, just for being on there. Whoever you other person are, or is it you, Megan? Say hello. Everybody should say hello. Let me make this a restream thing. Oh, thanks to Restream. If you're lurking in the chat, say hello. Let's see when that pops up. Boom. It's pretty cool that Restream.io, by the way, shout out to Restream.io for allowing me to stream to both YouTube and Twitch. Supposedly, you can stream to Instagram now. And I just found out you can stream to chess.com. But who wants to do that? It might be better. I don't know. Megan, I'm having a old-fashioned. Cheers.